Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to.
Top 10 British snacks that don't exist anymore.
I wonder
Mojo
why.
UK, and today we're counting down.
Well, off the bat, remember we watched Cadbury video about how they discontinued some products, so I think some of them might be for that reason.
Our picks for the top 10 British snacks that don't
That
exist
sucks.
anymore.
I don't know any
Before we
snacks
begin,
here in the States that they don't have anymore that we used to have.
Well, there's the limited editions one that time ran
I don't
out.
like that. Yeah.
But outside from that, off the top of my, well, it probably would be honestly before my time here. You would have to be something from your childhood. Well, Cadbury eggs.
Maybe yeah, some childhood candy.
Yeah, like whatever you remember from your childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for I think since I've been here,
There's candy that used to be advertised a lot that I don't see advertised as much anymore. Like for example, Airheads used to be advertised a lot.
they still exist though.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be pushed.
We publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're going to be looking at the snack foods that have been discontinued in the UK. Some are still available elsewhere, while if they've reappeared in the UK,
Did we try this one?
Dream Bar has,
Dream?
No.
No,
we
it was
only
something else.
Yeah, that was a Nestle.
they don't count. We're also focusing on snacks we want to return, so no double-deckers with raisins. There's nobody like them. Let us know in the comments which one you missed the most, or which one we missed.
Oh.
Number 10, Fuse. The problem with
Cadbury.
Fuse was that it was trying to be all things to all men. This eclectic chocolate bar was sold by Cadbury in the UK for a decade before it was removed from
It
the
has
shelves,
oats?
forever relegated to be sold
Yeah, I
only
love
in
oats.
India, where it's still produced today. Though it was mostly made of Cadbury's trademark milk chocolate, it also contained nuts, raisins, Rice Krispies, and fudge. That's just too many flavors all
Too
at
much.
once.
They gave us this to eat, and it didn't take
No,
It sounds healthy.
it sounds good, but I think what happened was they changed the once Mondelez acquired Cadbury, they changed the formula and they fucked it
what
up.
happened.
And we sat there.
Suddenly our lives changed. Everything just came together.
Bizarrely, in 2015, Cadbury decided to revive the Fuse for Halloween only, and the following year announced it would be returning. However, as of 2021, Fuses have never rematerialized on British shores. You have to import them from Asia. Number 9, Galaxy Truffles. Yes,
These are really good.
I never
Super
had
good.
these before.
I've had these before.
I love truffle chocolate though.
It was fire.
Galaxy
What
does
made
still
it
make
so special?
It just tastes good. I mean,
Like, is it
tastes-
similar to anybody? You know?
Ferrero Rocher, but with caramel instead of.
Oh.
It's kind of like Ferrero because there's
Is
like
it fancy?
it's Dove brand, so it's not like super fancy, but it's like a caramel inside if my memory is correct, and it's like milk chocolate but caramel inside. It's really good.
truffles, but you all know which Galaxy Truffles we're talking about. The ones in celebrations that were unfair.
Yeah, that red box. You see that red box?
But you all know which Galaxy Truffles we're talking about. The
Yes,
ones in celebration.
it's the same exact box. Yeah, that box. Whenever somebody would go to UK, would bring that box back.
It's a must.
Well, first of all, yeah, you need the sewing kit to go there, of course. Where else you gonna put it? But that aside, it was like that's exactly where I got it from. I remember in that it was, that box of candy is so good. I don't know if it exists anymore, but
Celebrations that were unfairly ousted back in 2011.
yes, this ooh
Wow.
yeah. So this is all the candy in that box, yeah. Yep, the Bounty,
Wow.
Twix, Mars, Milky Way. Ooh, that's so good.
How much does something like this cost?
I honestly don't remember.
In favor of the inferior celebrations Twix. Twixes might be great too, but the tiny ones in the tub not only aren't as good as the truffles, but they're not as good as a normal Twix either. Over the years, the outpouring of public grief over the loss of the Galaxy Truffles led to many petitions calling on them to be reinstated. But it wasn't until 2019 that they were brought back in boxes of their own, much like the beloved Malteser Truffles.
That's not how I remember them though. But it was caramel, pretty sure.
Still, it's just not the
Unless I'm thinking of something else. You see there's one that says caramel on top? Right here, next to Mars. Here.
I trust your vision.
Oh.
It looked like a Heath bar to me.
I think maybe that's the one I'm thinking of then. If that's what this one looks like.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay.
same. Number 8, Ice Cream Monster Munch. This limited edition flavor
Looks
might
like
not have made
Lay's.
much of an impact on you depending on how strong your memories of 2004 are, but it definitely did exist, and it was extremely weird. Monster Munch is known for its flavorful crisps that taste like pickled onion and roast beef, not this bizarre
Roast
vanilla
beef.
ice cream endeavor. Though we can't imagine the vanilla ice cream Monster Munch
Aw.
is actually that nice, we'd like to see them return so we can remember how bizarre they were.
That's crazy. Who thought of that flavor?
Some
That's
people who do remember this
crazy.
often forgotten
I mean,
Oh
don't
my
they have like vanilla
God.
cereal or something like that?
Cereal?
Yeah.
Vanilla
This
cereal.
is kind of like cereal, I think.
Oh, it's like a sweet chip.
It's like a sweet chip, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was
so-
like a potato.
No. I think it's a sweet, like a corn puff, like a
Oh,
sweet puff. So I don't think it's like that far
Oh.
fetched, you know.
crisp
Oh.
say they
But
actually
he said
weren't that
with
bad.
roast beef flavor.
That's other flavors. They
Oh.
have. Yeah, this is one of the flavors.
Oh.
They're not. They don't put vanilla and roast beef
That's what
together.
I was
No.
wondering.
But the reception to the flavour was so awful, Walkers had scrubbed it from the British public's collective memory. Number 7, Mingles. Apparently by 2011, there just wasn't
With
the
a
market
hint
for
of
a selection
mint.
box made entirely of
No.
mint chocolates anymore. Mint chocolate did become a polarizing flavour in the 2010s, bizarrely, but as you can still get mint arrows and matchmakers, the market obviously still exists.
You just can't eat a single mingle.
In the end, Mingles was a casualty of one particular factory closure in Winchester. After the factory shuttered, the decision was made not to make Mingles anymore, in a decision that has made Christmas just a little bit less magical ever since. In the end, they were only sold for 9 years, and at least we'll always have Mint Lindor. Number 6, Cocoa Pop straws.
Oh,
It was
wow.
definitely a good idea and solves the problem of what to
I
do with the
remember
leftover milk
this
when you
ish.
finished your
You remember it?
Yeah, we had to. I didn't eat this one, but I remember seeing something like this
Yeah,
here.
'cause it don't exist anymore here either. Would be
Oh,
interesting to do this about America too.
cereal. Do you pour it away or drink it straight from the bowl? Well, with the advent of these edible chocolatey straws in 2006, you could drink the remaining milk without risking spilling it everywhere. Plus, it was supposed to make the milk into chocolate milk on the way up.
How long can you sit before you have to munch?
Unfortunately for Kellogg's, it just wasn't resoundingly popular, despite the fact they tasted pretty good, even if you ate them without bothering with the cereal. Various petitions have sprung up demanding Kellogg's to make them again. Number 5, Coke with lemon. When you go out for a meal anywhere nicer than a fast food restaurant, you're probably going to be offered a slice
I don't know if it exists here or if it used to. I mean, okay, it doesn't exist. I don't know if it existed here before or not. Coke with lemon.
we had Coke with lime.
Well, Coke with lime. It existed before because it doesn't
I
exist
believe
anymore.
so.
I do remember this in Lithuania too. There was a Coke with lemon, so it was a thing.
of refreshing lemon or lime in your Coke. But what if there was a way to avoid going to the trouble of actually slicing a lemon? Once upon a time, there was, as Coca-Cola decided to produce Coca-Cola with lemon back in 2001. Coke with lemon spread around the world, but its originating point was still in the UK, until it was discontinued in the UK
Looks
in
like tea.
2006. It's still not entirely clear why Coke with lemon turned out to be a flop in Britain when it seemed like a brilliant idea for a flavour. Number 4, Mars Delight. Mars bars are great, but all that nougat and caramel can make them a bit stodgy. That's why the Mars Delight was conceived as a smaller, airier spin on the standard
Wafer?
Mars bars that looked like a flake on the inside. It was only sold in British supermarkets for 4 years, taken off the market by Mars in 2008. According to the company, when it answered the many fans clamoring for the delight to return, it was discontinued because it was unpopular. But you wouldn't know it from the desperate petitions all calling for it to be brought back. And remarkably, in 2020, a bar more than a decade past its sell-by date went for 50 quid
What?
on eBay.
Really?
Number 3, Flake Snow.
I wonder if the person got sick or not after eating. Cause like,
I think they just keep it just to have it.
cause no, I eat the food past Best By date all the time, but not 10 years. I mean, there's certain couple of months, maybe a year. 10 years is a little pushing it.
No. The Humble Flake has been a popular snack for decades, but it once had an alternative version called the Flake Snow, or if you remember its original iteration in 2000, the Snowflake. This was a white chocolate flake coated in Cadbury's trademark milk chocolates, and it was delicious.
So
But
another
like so many
Cadbury
things, it was gone too
acquisition.
soon, leaving shelves in 2008,
Loss.
though it has since appeared in Australia. Luckily though, Cadbury did bring back the dream, albeit under a new name, so you can satisfy your cravings for Cadbury's white chocolate. Does this mean we might see a snowflake revival too? Only time will
Ooh.
tell. Number 2, Panda Pops. For almost 40
I've seen
years,
this.
Panda
Really?
Pops were
Where?
manufactured and distributed
I think we had that in the international section.
Oh, I've never seen this before. Wow.
throughout the UK, beloved by children up and down the country. They finally got the can in 2011 because apparently fizzy drinks are bad for kids. Who knew? They were simply so full of artificial colours and flavours that they just couldn't survive in the 21st century, not with the likes of Jamie Oliver hanging about. Though shockingly, they were actually sold in schools for a time. But for 35 years,
And
you could
yeah,
consume
they
flavours
also
like
make
cherry
like these for little kids, the chubbies. They're like the fat one, the fat little sodas is for kids. So it's not really for adults.
Just marketing.
cherry jelly, and a
Make it more expensive in a smaller bottle.
colour flavour that was
Chubbies.
so dark, you'd wonder if they put tar in it, not to mention the bright blue raspberry. Nothing edible should be that blue. Number 1, Mars Planets. These circular chocolates were Mars's answer to Maltesers, but being as Mars actually already owns Maltesers, they
That
didn't
look
really
like
find their
something
audience.
else.
Soft, chewy.
Yeah, I think the Maltesers, as he just
Is
said.
that what it's called?
We do.
I
It's,
think of
I
it-
think it's a yellow package.
Yeah, yellow, red.
Yeah, I feel like we do have something. It's a ball, like it's the movie theater snack.
Yeah.
Crispy Mars Planets. Mix it up.
It was a gap in the market that didn't actually exist, which was probably why Mars Planets failed, as good as they were. One was chewy, one was crispy, and one was soft, containing many of the ingredients of the actual Mars bar, but separated. They just didn't take off
Interesting
and
idea.
faded into obscurity in the late 2000s, before eventually vanishing by 2007. And unlike many other lost treats, the demand for planets to return isn't there, which is a shame, because they were delicious. Do you agree with our pick?
Oh, it's very interesting foods.
Yeah. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, 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 share as much kindness as possible.